Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. Today we're going to be starting on Game 2, Ryptos Rage. Let's see. Alright. Alright, this one's got some pretty long cutscenes at the beginning, so at first we're basically just going to be watching like a little mini-movie, but after that we'll get to some actual gameplay.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Rypto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Rypto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Rypto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Huh? Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Huh? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well. Someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Rypto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Rypto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Alright. Now, if you guys watched my last videos of, well, my videos of the last game, you know that I'm kind of a completionist and I like to finish everything before I get to before I go on to the next world. But in this game, you can't really do that because, well, you need certain abilities that you have to go to other worlds to get first in order to get to certain things within these worlds. So you have to do a little bit of backtracking. And something else about this game, if you have finished it before, no matter what profile you're on, in this game, you don't get flames, you get fireballs. So I'm not sure if I can turn that off. Here, you know what? Controls. Color scheme. Oh, nice. Oh, control scheme, not color scheme. Sorry, my dyslexia kicked in. Alright, well, I don't think I can turn that off, so we're just gonna go with it.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems! Can you stop them?
Sure. Alright, let's do this. I will have to say the fireball thing does make things a lot easier because you can do a ranged attack. It's pretty sweet. I'm like, can I get this gem? I would very much like this gem. Hehe, I win. Yeah, that's another thing about this game versus the other two. You don't get gems for taking out the enemies. You get like these little points that will turn on certain things. Which, you know, is cool in its own way. They were trying something different, which some people think that this is the better of the trilogy. I personally like the third one the best, but that's probably because I grew up playing that one the most. Like, this one's, like, for example, this one is my husband's favorite, but that's because he grew up playing this one the most, so, you know, yin-yang. Alright, I think I've got everything in this area. There we go. We can start making our way down into the caverns, or the mines, or whatever you want to call them.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
In the fifth Spyro game, it was called A Hero's Tale, and you know, I'm not sure if it came out on any other consoles, but I had it for the GameCube. But I thought that it was hilarious because when she gave that speech to Spyro in that one, just to kind of recap everything.
The gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders, and it looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about earlier, about having to backtrack. But anyway, she was making that speech to him about how, yeah, I'll zap you and it'll save your progress. And also you'd lose 10 million brain cells. And he's like, what? And then she zaps him again and again and again, and then until he's just like, okay. Thought it was the funniest thing when I was a kid. And here's where we first meet Moneybags, who is in this game and the next.
Talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you,
I mean,
Mr.
do I have a
Dragon.
choice?
Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
Cool story. Yeah, that is one good thing about having the fireball thing. There are these lamps around here that you usually have to climb that ladder to be able to get to the flying power up, but in this case you can just do it by doing this because you can do that long ranged attack. Where's the other one? Should be right around in here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, seriously, what am I missing? Oh, it's over there. There we go. And that'll be done. I mean, I still can't get to the guy who gives me the reward, so that's kind of a moot point, but just once you...
Thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
And the talismans are...
The portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
Yeah, this is this is the only game in the series where you don't start out in one of the homeworlds. Which, you know, is pretty cool, but and it also aligns with the story. And I can't remember what I was saying, so... Thank you, interrupting mouse. Oh yeah, and the little orbs that you get whenever you take out an enemy. This before would have had a number around it, or on top of it, and I got enough to get it going, so we didn't really have to worry about that in this particular instance. But there are some where it'll say like 14, so you have to take out 14 guys before you can use it. And sometimes it's flying, sometimes it's a jump, sometimes it's flame.
A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Alright, well, we've got a talisman and an orb. Oh yeah, and this is one of those where the fireball comes in handy too.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
Yeah, and that's another ability in this game that I really missed in the first game, because they hadn't thought of it yet, so... And obviously they wanted to stay true to the source material, so they didn't put it in the remake either. But when you glide, I'm not sure what it is for Xbox or PC, but when you glide, at the end of your jump you hit the... And I didn't do it in time there. But you hit the triangle button and you get a little bit of extra distance and you hover. Which comes in handy in both of in the second and the third game. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy real quick before I miss it.
You can spit pretty...
That's not what I was aiming for. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, and I want to say there's one... Oh, do I have to go through here again? Yeah. Ah, there he is. That is one thing that I like about this one versus the first one, is that there's a lot more puzzle type missions. Which, I don't know, I've always liked puzzles, even when I was a kid. Like, figuring things out, it just makes me feel good. we go. And then I believe the other one is up here. God, I love that hover move.
You can pick up a rock in your mouth.
Yes, yes, I know. Yeah, normally you would use these rocks at first, but because I already have the fireball move, I just don't waste my time with it.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Okay. And as I said in my previous videos, if you hold down on the, like actually push down on the left stick, sparks will point to where the closest gems are. And it's not really going to matter too much in this game because we need to learn how to climb, well, in this level rather, because we need to learn how to climb before we can get all of the gems, but it does come in handy on other levels. Well, it comes in handy in general, but especially on levels where you can finish them in one go, not like this one. Alright, let's see if we can make it there before the time runs out. There we go. At least we can get some of this stuff. I can't make it over there from here, but maybe we can cheat the system a little bit. And just like the other games, if you, for every 10 butterflies you get an extra life. Let's just go ahead and start that over. We're not facing the right direction. And while you're flying, if you press the X button, it'll flap Spyro's wings and you get just a little bit higher. Come on. Man, they cut it just too short. Yep, and it looks like the only ones left are right up there, so let's get on out of this level and move forward with the story, and we'll come back with this once we learn how to climb ladders. Another cutscene.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir, too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Rypto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Rypto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Rypto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Rypto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Alright. Oh, if you ever come across a butterfly in a jar like this, it's worth a free life. And sometimes if they're hidden in really, sometimes if they're hidden in places, you'll get a skill point too. Let's get all the gems in this area. Oh, and you can swim in this level, or in this game, but you have to learn how to swim underwater before you can actually dive. But hey, at least you don't, it's not like acid and it burns you on contact or anything like that.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Rypto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. Whoa. Okay then. Forgot about that. Get everything down here. Alright, up the stairs we go. Why do they make these steps so big?
Hey, Spyro. Rypto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
Thank you, O Master of Flying. Oh, there's our extra life. Is there anything over here? Nope.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Here, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Alright, let's see what we can find. Yeah, this world is mostly a tutorial world. It's just finding gems and learning how your powers work and all that. It's basically all the same moves
Nice,
from the
Spyro.
first game.
You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time. Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance. Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press the action button to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance. Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick when you hover. Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Yeah, I love how Hunter has to like put me through my paces to give me the orbs, even though I'm trying to help him out by finding them. Just always thought that was weird. Alright, now let's go see the bear.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
500 gems, jeebus. I think I'm gonna have to go into one of these worlds to get that much, because I don't think there's enough. Alright, Idle Springs, let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, and each level has its own cutscene, like before and after. So when you're leaving and when you're going in. Which is kind of cute, but, you know. I'm just gonna name that guy Pygmalion.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life! They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food!
Probably wasn't the best idea to come to, because there's gems at the bottom of this lake, if I'm not mistaken. Probably should have gone to one of the other ones first, but live and learn. The heck did I just hit? The armadillos? No, it's a bug. Oh yeah, and the fireballs can get stuff that you can just flame. Or that you would have to charge in other cases. God, I love how pretty this game is.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Yeah, I know I'm kind of cheating with this whole fireball thing, but you know. But it's so satisfying. Come on, man, I'm trying to be cool here and you're ruining it. Alright, anything else in this part? Alright, I think that's it. Go up the steps.
Left or right, use the right stick.
Take that. Okay, this is actually part of a puzzle. And it occurs to me that you have to dive under the lake to get to it, if I'm not mistaken, so I can't show you that right now. My apologies.
you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Fancy. Okay, now let's see if there is a skill point for this level. This is Idle Springs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, land on idle. Okay, I think I know what that means, but I'm not 100%, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, you have to go this way to do that. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and you want to get all of these gems before you head down there, because it's a lot easier to head up. It's a lot easier to go down than it is up. It is very easy to get lost, though. Okay, now is it that idle head that I have to land on, or is it the one over here? That one seems easier, so let's try this one first, and if we get the skill point, we'll know that it's that one. And if not, we'll figure it out from there. And I'm gonna have to go around again. But hey, it's better than having to start all the way over. Okay, now I think the idle head that it's talking about is that one way over there, the one that's kind of halfway out. So let's see. Alright, we're gonna try it from over here. Maybe... There we go, alright, cool. Nope. Okay. I believe there's a supercharge to help us do this. Yes. Alright, let's see if we can get this in one go. Okay. Nope. Whew. Dang it. Not gonna happen. Hey, that works. Ow. Jerk face. Ah, man. These controls are really sensitive on this one. There we go.
at that. The hula girl's ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Alright, cool. Is there anything around here? We just gotta see what's up here. And I think we're done for now until we learn how to swim. Now I love how that's a thing that we need to be taught, but you know. Whee! Yes, that guy was beating himself over the head with a hammer. No, I do not know why. Oh, come on. It's this way. Just trying to get back to the beginning so we can get that treasure that's over by that tiki head. There we go. Ah, here we go. Alright, and I think some of them went into the water, so we're just gonna have to wait. Yeah, some of them are definitely in the water. So let's just head to the exit. And we'll come back for the rest of this stuff later. But the good news is, I think we have enough to learn how to swim, so we can just come right back once we do that. Finish this level up, and then we'll head on to the other ones. Oh, my bad. Dude, seriously, what is your problem? Cute. Alright, cool. Yeah, we have enough to pay money bags to teach us how to swim, I guess. Okay, so we've got that guy. Let's go see the bear.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee. Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Oh, thank you, oh wise master. Ah, the fireballs still work underwater. That makes me happy. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think that's it for this section. Whee! Alright, now we're inside the castle.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Rypto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
There we go. There's a section right over here that has some gems.
Well, well, good to see you, Spyro. I used to remember how to lower this wall behind me, but I seem to have temporarily forgotten. If you had more money, it might jog my memory.
Oh dear. Oh, wait. There we go.
Hi, Spyro. This talisman door will only open if you have all 6 Summer Forest talismans. Once the door is open, Rypto and Crush will be waiting in the dungeon.
Alright. See what's over this way. I believe it's the Speedway.
Nice work, Spyro! The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun!
Okay, so this is basically the equivalent of the flying levels in the first game, but with a twist. Okay, for this one, you gotta get a little creative. You make sure that that door is closed, then you jump on this windowsill and fly around here. And that way you can get to this orb. Woo! Just make sure there's nothing behind here, because they like to hide things. Alright, then just back around. Alright, we'll do Ocean Speedway in a little while. I need to open that door again. Ow. Alright, she's gonna say that there's something shiny up here and we need to learn how to climb.
At the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
Okay, so we'll do... You actually don't learn how to climb until you get to the next home
Your
world.
game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera.
See, I personally prefer that, but you guys can change it if you want.
If you like, I can change the game camera to use active mode. In active mode, the camera adjusts itself based on your movement. Okay, I won't change it. Remember, you can change the camera mode yourself by using the options menu.
Okay. So now that we know how to swim, let's head back to Idle Springs. And finish that up. Because my OCD is killing me right now. Idle Springs, are you over here? I think it's over here, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can skip that by pressing the triangle button. Okay, so now that we know how to do this, let's go down here and collect all this. Oh, come on. And no, you can't catch any of these fish. I have tried. That would look like Dory. Before I forget, those are there. Let's go this way. There we go.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idleheads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Okay, so the thing about this is when you step on one, it changes the color of the 2 next to it. So let's see what we can do here. There we go.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
Okay. Is there anything else in here? Oh. Wrong way. There we go. Oh, missed one. Oh hey, we got all the gems. Nice. Alright, now we just gotta get the orbs, and we'll be good to go. Alright, come on, man. Pick up the pace. Ow. Jerk. Oh wait, he said pond, didn't he? Okay, so yeah, there he is. Forgot about that
This
part.
idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Okay. Alright, I believe he doesn't like the red fish. Oh, crap. And he threw up. Alright. Damn it! Did it again! Alright, Focus. Damn it! Alright, at least it didn't barf up everything. I'm usually really good at this, I don't know why. There we go.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
Alright. Alright, now we go through here. Oh, free life! Woo! Oh. Ow. Jerk. Okay, here we go.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Okay. Okay, so star. Then probably square. There we go. Okay, so which one is next? Then star, and the moon, and the triangle. Alright, cool.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
Woo! Alright, cool. Now we can get out of here. Whee! Seriously, guys, I am concerned. Alright, come on. Haha. Alright, let's go down here. Did I already get all these? Yeah, I guess I did, didn't I? Okay, now there's another place we can go. And this is really easy to miss. It's at the very beginning. So we're not going to go all the way back to Glimmer because we still don't know how to climb, but we do know how to swim, so we can jump down here and get all of this. Come on now. It's the only thing, when it's curved like that, you can't really... There we go. Alright. And then there is a tunnel down here leading... I believe this one also leads to inside the castle, but I could be mistaken. There we go. Ah, yeah, here we go. And there's an orb. And here we go. Now we can head to another world. Okay, there's Idle Springs. We've already been there. That one's done. Oh, Colossus is fun. But this is the one that I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah. This one's a little on the morbid side. Okay. Always check behind you when you come into levels like this. Just because you never know, and I hate backtracking.
Around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Okay, and I believe there is a skill point in this one. Okay, perfect in hockey. Okay, this isn't the one that I'm thinking of. There is one where you have to go through without harming a sheep. But the problem is there are goats in that level, and at first I was like, okay, goats and rams and sheep, are they all considered the same thing? But they are not, which is good.
I should be able to open this door for you.
Alright, then concentrate away, my friend. Wish I could just do stuff when... Wish I could just get stuff to do things when I yelled at it. Like, hey door, open! Sweet! Yeah, and these guys really like hockey, BT dubs. So, it's kind of their thing.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
I mean, that's fair.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
Ow.
you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Let's see if we can find a penguin. Never mind. Okay, so can't get through there yet, so we gotta go this way. Yeah, and definitely take your time and look through these paintings that they all have on the walls, because some of them are pretty funny.
Hey, look what I can do.
Look, Mom, no hands. Going up, please.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the jump button again at the very top of your jump.
Okay, so why am I taking the advice of a cheetah who doesn't know how to fly? I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong, I'm just saying it's kind of weird. Okay, one more.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
Okay. Nice.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Sure. Okay, and first we're gonna go and get all of this stuff, but then I'm gonna show you a place where a lot of people get lost. Okay, and these are jump power-ups. So they kind of just get you from place to place a little bit easier. And here's where you can get an orb.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Okay, so let's... Alright, so it's talking about these statues. You can tell which ones it's in because they look pissed. Okay, and there is a cannon that you can find, or a rocket rather, that you can find for this. But if you've already played and you have the flame power up, then you can just do that. Alright, let's see if we can make it there from here. There we go. Hey, Billy. Alright, and this is us back at the beginning of the level. Go ahead and get these guys. I don't think there's one over here, but let's make sure. Yep, nope, nobody over here. There's one right there. Okay, anything down here? Don't think so. Oh, wait, there is one in this building. There we go. Don't think there's any in this area. Alright, go up this way. Because there are some gems up here that are really easy to miss. So if you're missing 20 gems when you're done, look on that building. And up here as well. That's usually the hardest one to find. So jump on top of the building that the Yeti was in. And then follow the trail of gems. Okay. And then if you're in that area, you can just jump down here. But if you're going through the building, that's another one that people miss. If you're going through the building, this is where the Yeti got squished. So you can jump through either one of these windows and come this way to get that statue and the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and you cannot charge on ice. It's awful, but, you know, it makes the game a little bit more interesting. And you can't jump on it either, so once you're on the ice, you gotta get to the edge to get off of it. I guess the last one isn't over here, so we'll find that one in a minute.
Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
Sure, why not? Okay, and there is a skill point that you have to get, that you have to be perfect in this one. So I think that means don't get hit or don't let them score any goals. So let's see what happens.
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Let's see what happens. Dang it. Alright. Now you want to get really close and then kind of do a diagonal thing. At least that's my favorite way of doing it. There we go. And in this one, thankfully, you don't have to worry about him scoring goals on you. In the next round, you do. There we go. Hehe, I win. Let's see. That way. Hehe, I win.
Well done. Have this.
Alright, let's see if we can get this skill point.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
Yeah, that's a good way to keep him down, is just to keep flaming him. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Come on. Haha, I win. Not sure if that's going to affect the skill point, but if not, I'll get it at some other point. Oh, come on, I got that. Stay down. Alright, see what we can do. Woo! Skill point.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Dude, how high are you? Okay, let's see. Alright, we gotta find the last statue, so let's see what I've missed. Oh, here it is.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
That's called stealing. Okay, now let's see where the last of... Oh, here they are. Last of the gems are. There we go. Oh, and this is where that rocket is. And it'll fire right over there, and then you'll be able to go over and get what was in that metal chest. Alright. And we can go out of here. Or can we? I don't know. Probably wasn't the best idea on his part. Alright, and that's probably all I'm going to do for the day. This ran a little bit longer than the other videos that I've done. Usually I try to stay somewhere around an hour, but I usually also try to finish one homeworld at a time, and since this game is set up a little bit different than the other one, we're just gonna call this a day for this one, just so they don't get too long. And I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!